Yeah, I can't run the game at a lot of frames per second, okay. So here we go then. Welcome, deep breath, thighs down, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. Tour today is free, so welcome to it. This is Hemmington. This is the new part of Hemmington. We're actually currently building around Narell Lake. So this is what we've been working on for the last 4 hours, I think. I did 4 hours yesterday on this. We're at 3 hours today, so 7 hours it's taken to do this. So we'll start from here, like I say. It's quite a large area to have detailed. Oh my goodness. You know, you don't realise, Pete, that you spend so much time zoomed in on this map that when you actually zoom out and see what we've done, it's quite impressive, I think. Yes, thank you, Andy. We'll take a picture of that, like I say. We'll go around, we'll take a few pictures. We might put it on to 400%, I think. So... But yeah, we've got the coastlines looking really good. So I love how some of these rocks. I love the houses in the background. Look at how that looks now. Like, that is like a picture-perfect postcard, I think. You know. But we won't take too many pictures of this because we've already taken one. And I just think, me personally, and this is just like me, I just think that looks nice with just being able to see the house through the trees. That's kind of like how I like looking at things. So yeah, we've got all this area to do. We've got a school to add. I mean, we can fly down this street this way. This guy needs a carport. It looks like we've got a bit of a sinkhole going on in the road, but oh Jesus, there's all manner of stuff going off here. Oh, I just stepped by those. They're just having a good time. Yeah, don't worry about them. They've been drinking. So I'm hoping, and I haven't been down an American street for several years, but I'm hoping that we've got this about right. So thanks to some of the wonderful people in the chat today, we've been able to add like places with basketball courts. So yeah, we've been able to do basketball courts, little sheds in the background. I'm hoping it has that American feel to it. I really am. Yeah, and I know some of the plots of land are quite big, but that looks nice setting that garage back, I think. Oh, a few trees. But yeah, let me know if that's about right, isn't it there? I haven't, like I say, haven't been to American neighborhoods for a long time. So, we have Twitter on fire today. And then finally we ended up with this house on the corner, but the street goes on. Yeah, I'm enjoying this area today, guys. This has been a really good session. Really pleased with this, how these houses have turned out. So I'm happy with this. Okay. Yeah. In the UK we just play cricket. Damn right, we just play cricket. A few more details we can add around there then. So there we go. So then let's look at the main part of Hemmington then. So I guess for you guys that have not seen this before in today's stream, welcome to all of Hemmington. Okay. So I spent about 300 hours or so. Oh, Jack, you've got to go. You're going to miss the tour. Never mind. See you in a bit, dude. So we've spent about 300 hours on Hemmington so far. Oh, what up, Pug? Good afternoon. Pug Gaming in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Pug Gaming. Oh, Pug. Oh, we've just been there, Pug. Do you want to have a look? Okay. Sorry, Pug. Yeah. It's this. When it's not done yet, but yeah, it's all of that. Because that's about the most immense bit of detailing you could imagine in the history of the world. I'm so pleased with how that's turned out. Anyway, we'll come back to that. I'm going to take some photos of that and post them on Twitter later on. We are going to have a little like boating area along there, but anyway, back to the main town. Sorry. So yeah, welcome to Hemmington. We did have a fire once along here. But yeah, again, we tried to make it so that we have like open areas. I see a lot of cities that have a lot of trees placed. I say this a lot of time. And my aim is to try and make it so that we don't have that in Hemmington. I don't want to just mass produce loads of trees. But like I say, sorry for the lag, guys. We are going to lag around this city a lot. Yeah, I'll try and hold a frame still like that, and then we can let the game catch up, and then we can do that again. So it works very nicely, I think. We'll do the newer part of Hemmington. So we built the KFC. Love this little asset, by the way. If you guys are looking for a nice KFC, then this one is the one for you, let me tell you. Yeah, so, and this is where like we try and detail as much as we can. So, what up, Darty77? I like it when we do a tour. We normally sneak some followers in because they're like, oh my god, what is this? I thought he was just placing trees all day. No, he's actually built a city, guys. Yeah, you just haven't seen it yet. But yeah, it is a big KFC, but the actual building itself is quite small. Yeah, I'll show you why. You think this is just? You think I just trick with people, don't you? Yeah. So the actual KFC is. Don't let me forget about this. That's the actual asset. Okay, that's all you actually get. Yeah. So back to where we were. Oh my gosh, the shake. How are you, dude? Shake, we're on a tour, man. So you more than. I've got to show you the bit I've been working on. Shake, stick around if you've got 5 minutes. So. Yeah, I know, but like it doesn't have all the tables, the little glass railings around the outside, the extra tables. So, well, I was really happy with all the detailing work we did on there. It feels like it fits in. That's pretty much string. And then we also have a little custom. Let's have a custom play park here. So none of that exists. That's done all out of props, and then we gravelled the floor. So yeah, none of that actually exists. That is literally all custom. But yeah, go and get that asset if you have it. The last bit we were working on before we were doing that was working through getting our little industrial yard up and running. So again, there's a lot of, as you can imagine, a lot of this is placed. So I did a lot of this with Prez. So like all the line work is all custom. Most of everything here is pretty much custom, yeah. As you can imagine, that's just. And sorry again, guys. I'm not turning the quality down. We will lag our way through this, like. But yeah, all of that's custom. All the lorry bays are customly built in. All the decals, everything. What up, Imperial Jedi, dude? Thank you very much, man, for the subscription. Welcome, dude. You've joined us at tour time, yeah? I'm not too sure I can teach you the way, man. Yeah, I'm not too sure. The concrete's not necessarily a prop. Good question, Darty. So there is. So I have. I'm going to be careful when I do this because I might ruin things. But let's try it anyway. So look. If I do that, look, we get rid of the concrete. Places the concrete back. So there's a little mod called the Surface Painter mod. So if you wanted to, we could have we could make it look a bit dirtier if you wanted to. But I'll show you something we've done with that later on. So yeah, guys, I'm sure you all know who Imperial Jedi is. I'm hoping you're going to be streaming soon, dude, because I really would like to host you today. It would be nice. So I know a lot of you know Imperial Jedi. If you don't, follow the link there. Head over to his channel. Great streamer, great guy as well. Really friendly, really friendly. I like chatting to him. So, and somebody's got to like somebody who comes from Canada. Yeah, you know, you got to help. So, never. I'm about to say no, I never heard of him. But yeah, so we're working on that. I've got to do a lot more details in this area. But yeah, to give you an idea, I'll give you an idea of how many props are in just this little industrial area. Yeah. Let's do move it just to give you an idea. If I can get off that. Yeah. Oh, there's not too many. Yeah, there you go. So that's just the industrial area. Quite a lot. So, quite a lot. Anyway, this is gonna. No. Swear break. Okay, swear break over. Let's just move on. Let's silently move on. Do not save the game, Pete, after you've done this. Yeah, it's okay. I saved. Good. Alright. Flying over and quickly. Yeah, we're alright. It's in the head case. We're okay. We've survived. We did this little, I don't know, like retail place. I don't know what you want to call it or not. Like a mini shopping mall area. I love the little In-N-Out burger that we have. With a custom drive-through. Sorry again for the lag. We're going to fly through here. Yeah, a little customized drive-through. Now they will drive through that. I don't think they'll order anything from there. Good call on the swear break. What up, G-mates? I'll say hello to that. But yeah, we have more food places on the outer edge, but again, they're all detailed to so the concrete's all a bit dirty. Let's spin around that way. So, and no, I don't know if it is on the west coast on your head case or not. I just like the buildings. Yeah. I'll just go for the certain style of. Let's go for the certain style of buildings. So like a Nike shop there. But again, a lot of this is all custom placed. Love it all. People can drive around here and that. So yeah, that's the kind of retail area. Then we move over. I love these little buildings. Look, the little post office stuff. But I need to ruin the concrete along here, and some of my trees have disappeared as well, so I'm not happy. But yeah, they flow quite well. So I like that area. And again, just a few office buildings. Then we have this is my take on an American school. Bearing in mind, I haven't been to an American school, not once, not ever. I don't feel safe going to American schools these days, but let's keep the controversy to a minimum. Again, most of this is all custom, so I thought we'd have like a big bus park area here. That's all a custom car park, so that's all handmade, as most things are in this city. A few lakes that we've done. So I got the idea to do the big lake in the background by doing this lake here. So I enjoyed that, but we've still got a lot of work to do at the back end of this school, so that's probably going to be one of the last things that we finish, I think. And then we have, oh my gosh, look at the frame rate. Does not like this city, I tell you. So then we have, so yeah, it could be a college. Yeah, it could be a college. If you want to be a college, it can be whatever you want it to be. That's the beauty of this game for me. And then we have like our little like apartment area that I always think like for me, this reminds me of being a kid and you'd like walk through an apartment bit like these guys are. So there are actual footpaths that go through here as well. So they're not just concrete empty spaces. They do actually walk through these areas. But again, yeah, all of that, all the curbstones have been done by hand. So these are all individual little props, everything. This is why the game lags at about 4 frames a second when I go over this part of the city. So yeah, you can imagine I want you to imagine the work that's gone into it. We have our little. I'm going to turn it this way around just because even my computer is struggling. We might just have to do this. Maybe if I turn it down a little bit, but never turn it down. We have our little churchyard here at the end of Main Street, which I love. I fell in love with this, or graveyard, whatever you want to call it. Wonderful collection of assets. That wonderful, beautiful thing. I love that. I think that was quite fitting to have that near the edge of the water. You know, like we've still got to add a few more taller trees, so it's all a little bit one level at the moment. So we need a few tall trees on there to make that look a little bit better. And then we'll fly over some of the there's a ton of these. Okay, yeah, mausoleums. Good word. Good word. So I'm not recreating this grass anywhere else. I'm not doing this again. What up, Guardiatech or Guardian? Oh, what is that? Guardiatech? Guardiatech? I'm struggling, man. Hello, anyway. Guardiatech? I think I was right first time. I'm not going over these. I'm not going to go over all of this because there's a lot of these neighborhoods. Yeah. So to give you an idea, each one of those houses takes about 20 minutes, if not more, to do. So I'll let you work out the amount of time that's been taken, and plus to plan the road network out as well, which I think is lovely. One of my favourite builds of all time, and I do like showing this off, is this church. Purely because it's the first time that I did a car park, so this was the very first custom car park I did that didn't suck. Yeah, and I've built a lot that sucked ass. I can say ass. Andy, can I say ass? I think I can say ass. So yeah, this has had all of that is all props, including trying to get the little planters to give me a curve here, little bits of bush that are down there. Yeah, I really enjoyed building that, and I think that's a wonderful, wonderful asset, and it fits into Hemmington so well. Like, look. I just imagine being there sometimes. Like, that's what I want to do. So yeah, I love that. What up, Atreyu? Good afternoon. But yeah, the neighbourhoods just roll and roll and roll on. Then we move on to, like, we won't go around them all. And yeah, Dirty, a lot. 4,300 at last count. So I've messed this area up slightly, by the way. I've messed this up, so I've got to change some of this area. I've made a mistake. Oh, Sunny Headcase with the bits. Dude, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. Thank you. So this is my kindergarten cop school. Yeah, so I always think this has been kindergarten cop. Yeah, like I'm kind of in love with America from the 80s, really, even though I hate the 80s. But again, the custom car park in here. I love how all the lawns mowed. I love that. It just brings up a lot of fancy in my mind. Makes me feel like a kid again. I even placed, and you can see them a little bit more along here, some of the paving slabs. So it's my first attempt at paving slabs. I need to redo them all. But again, there's an actual path through there that you can do. Like I say, more neighbourhoods. It doesn't stop. The neighbourhoods don't stop, yeah. But I've deleted out a tree that I want to put back in, so I'm going to have to do that. So we're going to have to swap that over. Well, I don't hate the 80s, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. The one house that I would love to go back and do all my houses again, because I did this house live chatting to P Delmo, so we've used all this stuff in here. I'd love to get that, but just to give you an idea, guys, as well, the lawn decals. A lot of people don't know this. This is the. Let me copy that a second, just to give you an idea of how long some of this takes. That's the size of the lawn decal, yeah, and I had to line them all up. Okay, so when I say it took me a long time to do this, please believe how long it took me to put in the mode laws. Yeah, the lawns took me a long time to put in. That's why I'm never doing it again. Never ever doing it again. Some of these houses do have their own custom bits at the back. It just got too much. Some of them are huge houses. So this deck is all custom. It flickers a lot because I overlaid a lot of decals, and when you do that, it's a problem. But yeah, I love having these little paths in, so that like it makes it feel like you'd walk your dog down here or something like that. You know, I don't have a dog, but you know, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate, but for me, it's the feel of the place, and that's what I think. So yeah, of course, man, of course, Sweet Tricks, of course. It's not much to look at, as in there's not many buildings. But yeah, we're getting somewhere now with this. So, but yeah, there's loads of little paths built in for people to just walk down and just have fun with. So, but yeah, it goes on and on and on. So then we have, I hope that helps for you, Sweet. See, one of my first favourite paths I built, I need to turn away from the city because it does, like I say, guys, I'm not turning the quality down. So if you do get like 4 frames a second, I don't care. And I don't mean that in a nasty way, I don't care. So like we have this little white fence here, and then there's a path at the back where you might shortcut through, and then we place some mud decals this side, and it all just reminds me of being a kid and walking down those. That's where you'd walk down, yeah? You'd like cause some trouble, I don't know, throw some snowballs or something at this guy's house, or some rocks, whichever one takes your fancy. Then we have another play park, and then we have these two are really nice assets, actually. Watch out for the fire tower, Pete. So then we have, this is one of my favourite shots, if I can get it right. It's about there. So this is the DH Junction Apartments, King Leno again. I have to subscribe to King Leno. Yeah, it took ages for it. But again, all this is all custom, including things like putting drains in. Yeah. What up, the Odor Zap? How are you? And thank you, Invisible. Thank you. So yeah, even putting drains in. Oh, I lost a lot. I've deleted a couple of, like I say, I removed about 1,000 assets that I had, and some of them with the car parking spaces. So I've got to get them back because it looks like these aren't parked, but they are. I can assure you, I will need to replace all those. and I will do. It's not a problem. But again, I'll show you some little tweaks. I love things like this. And I know it's sad because I built it, but I love how there's a little mudded path through there. Because I just thought that people wouldn't want to walk all the way around. Like, they wouldn't want to walk all the way around there. So they just shortcut. And it's like, when you're putting that into a virtual town, it just, I don't know. It's just little bits like that for me. Hello again, Jack the Bell. Or do you not remember you were here? We also have the Piggly Wiggly. Now, I love the Piggly Wiggly. Again, this is made by King Leno. Amazingly beautiful. Beautiful asset. I just like saying Piggly Wiggly. Like, what a great name for a shop, by the way. We don't have them in England. But I know we have them I know they are in America. So we have the Piggly Wiggly. And again, they're all custom car parks. Everything you see is pretty much custom. So I decided that I was going to build everything custom in this town. So every single thing you see is custom built. There's nothing that's been downloaded from the workshop apart from the assets themselves. Everything around them is custom. And this is the first bit that we did. This was the start of Hemmington, really. This little area here. So because I've got rid of a few assets, there's a few bits missing from this. It looks a little bit tired now. It looks a little bit dated. So apologies from that. That it looks a bit old. So I need to kind of go back and do it all. Like, we're missing some yellow lines on the corners and stuff like that. So I know that I've got to go back and do them all. But we have my favourite asset on the game. Guys, please, if like, do this for me, yeah? It's not one that I made, but this asset is... Where are we? Come here. Oh, get off Move It, Pete, then you can see what it is. Ah! Game's freezing. There we go. Nope. Nope, you still want to be on Move It. 2 seconds, guys. We have a technical fault. Okay, Move It is breaking. Hold on a sec, guys. We need to do that. A second. Yeah, Move It's breaking. I can't tell you what it is. Just look for the Two Whales Diner on the workshop for me. So yeah. Thank you, Invisible. So yeah, go and download that asset. I love it. It's so Americana. It's untrue. So Americana. Yeah, I love that. We can keep going, guys, by the way. I told you we'd tour for a while today. We also have a fire station that we built. So I love this asset as well. This is a beautiful asset. But again, the park in front of it, all that's custom placed. You can even see some of the gaps if you go close enough where I didn't quite get it right. So it's not an asset that's literally every single thing there is also hand placed. Even all the lines here are all hand placed, blah 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 blah. But you get the idea, guys. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's hand placed on this game. I need to stop them from parking on this street. But yeah, I love. And the worst thing is that this is the horrible thing about this game, right? I have a mod that turns fires off, so there's never any fire engines in my town, and I have a beautiful fire station. So yeah, so that's that. Then one of my favourite builds as well. Again, more King Leno stuff. Where would I be without King Leno? These apartment buildings, I absolutely love. So this is when I really started to get involved in Hemmington, really. Oh, thank you, Andy. Greatly appreciated, dude. Greatly appreciated. So again, I know that the frame rate's terrible, but I'm not lowering the quality. I say that. So, but yeah, there's loads of people that stand outside these apartments, and I don't know why. We're just gonna lag our way through. So, one of my favourite views, believe it or not, is just staring down at the Piggly Wiggly through this. It's just like, oh great, yeah, you've made it. You've made it in life when the best view in the city is a Piggly Wiggly. So yeah. But yeah, sorry, Dust. Yeah, everything is placed. Everything is placed. There's nothing zoned in this city. I'll show you. Another little custom park there. So yeah, we enjoy that. And like I say, we'll go back to. I'll show you just this fact. If you, not that I'm saying that you don't believe me. We haven't even seen some bits yet, but yeah, that's Hemmington from above. So the road system is an off-centered. It's not off-centered grid. It is a grid. but it has some clever little touches in it. Yeah. No worries, Weisenberg. No worries, dude. Thank you very much for hanging around today. So yeah, it's essentially a grid, but it just depends which way. I do enjoy saying Piggly Wiggly. Depends which way you look at it from. So it just has. I love how this road here, if you follow the mouse, it goes through there, through there, through there, but then dead ends there. And I just think that's nice. And then other roads are just little streets that go all the way through the city. Yeah, it's really pleased with how I got the layout to go there. But yeah, the Shake, I don't think you saw the bit. So, as I discussed with you, Shake, before, I know I've mentioned, I wanted to